everyone's dream is to have a well-paying job and a happy family. When jobless female Kenyans get contracted to go and work in the Middle East as domestic workers, they are normally very excited and the expectations very high.
Not only ladies but also men. They were traveling more so, to go to the Middle East, and the main reason why they were doing this was because they were looking for a greener pasture.
It's true, a lot of young people are going to the Middle East in search of greener pasture. We all know the hard economic situation we are at as a country. So young people want to look for alternatives so that they can be able to earn a decent living.
Most of them normally think that they have been given an opportunity to change their lives, but alas, what a shock that hit them when they reach in their host countries.
Yeah, I think government should put clear measures, and I can recommend tracking measures. Okay, our government need to track our sons and daughters, more so our daughters and our girls, the female, they've suffered in the hands of, this their employees or their employers. Sorry.
There is something that everybody, these ladies are mostly forgetting. We have a document that you are supposed to sign. This is a contract form that you are supposed to sign as you leave this country to go to work to the Middle East. And this agreement you are supposed to sign after understanding this document. But most of our ladies who are illiterate, they come from the slums. The access to education was a problem. Now somebody's promise you that you're going to get a job at the Middle East, and this job is paying well. Now, sometimes you don't understand exactly what is written on that document.
We've seen young girls suffering. They are being tortured, even as far as being killed.
Although not all employers are bad, some land in the hands of good employers, but most of them go through harrowing experiences at the arms of their employers.
There are those that are good. My sister was there. She finished her time and she came back. Yeah, I've known people who were there. They're back and they've never wanted to go back again, simply because they feel they've already served their purpose.
Have you realized that most of the people who are complaining about the Middle East are only ladies?
Yes, by the way.
I went down and did my own research about this country called Saudi Arabia. Most of these countries who are Muslim based, these are Islamic based countries. And when I look at these people do follow their rules and regulations are controlled by the Muslim culture at almost around 95%. Now the Sharia laws, they are following it to the latter. Meanwhile, and when you can look at this, is that there is some things that are prohibited. You are not supposed to do 1, 2, 3. And these things, most of our ladies sometimes they don't understand.
The luxury of being a Kenyan, is not there. Every country has its own restrictions or jurisdictions or their own constitutions, and there's a way it operates. So I like to urge those who are going to those countries, understand the culture, understand a bit of that place.
Maana katika serikali ya Saudi Arabia walihitaji barua na uongozi wa kutoka kwa ubalozi.
They are subjected to inhuman treatment, like denied their freedom after their passports and telephone are confiscated and even treated like slaves.
And they need to stop, the collection of people's passport. Those are your documents. Why should someone confiscate your document once you are in a foreign land? Kemboi came from our runner in Kenya. It means to run. And I believe they are running for their safety. That's my belief, my assumption.
When we are talking about a certain lady by the name Beatrice Waruguru. She was murdered, butchered. I don't know what that lady did to those people. They butchered that lady. Last time there is a video that was going viral about a certain lady being sexually harassed, and these cases you know, our government, I don't know what our government is doing. Even I think now I think the government should address this, because we don't want just people to be talking about it. Even our current president should talk about this, because our ladies are being mistreated the other side.
The affected person or the oppressed will come and cry out. The oppressor is nowhere. Have you ever seen anyone being interviewed after the dramas or after the pain these girls go through? No.
We have a lot of agencies. The Muduma agency, you are the people who have been doing this, and we know exactly what has been happening in this country. And these are the kind of agency, and I feel like sometimes, if possible, they need to be shuttered. Like, we don't have this kind of agencies that are using force. When somebody says, I don't want to go, why can't you just leave this family? And then they are asking a lot of money. If you're not leaving, you are not going, I've used a lot of money, like you need to pay me like 300,000 because I've used a lot of money, which is not, was that money given to you? You are not even given that money. Why are you now being
done? So that the people need to know these are not slaves.
We have been receiving a lot of bodies, and I can confirm to you, I think last month, at around, it was on 19th, last month, 19th to around 25th, we received a lot of bodies. Jomo Kenyatta International Airport was like, receiving caskets from, different, some a lady by the name Metrin, and Naomi, Sheila, and also James. These are the, all of these bodies were being, were from Saudi Arabia.
Our government need to know how many Kenyans in the month of September are in either Qatar or Saudi or any other Middle East country. Yeah, so that data is always good, together with contacts of other family members, just in case there's a problem.
Their plea is for the government, the agencies and other people concerned to intervene and stop such cases, which some have led to death. For Kibera News Network, I'm Evelyn Awar.